What's up, vendors? Cosmic Vending here, and today we finally have another bulk collection video. It has been a while since I posted a bulk collection video, and the reason for that is I decided to do my bulk collections in 2-month periods. So I know it's been a while, but I promise if you watch the video all the way through, it'll be worth the wait. I had some pretty good collections, being that it was 2 months that these machines were sitting out, so I'm excited to show you guys. But before we get into the collections, we're going to fill the car up with gas. I had about a quarter of a tank left, so we're going to fill her all the way up. And one of the reasons I decided to push the bulk collections to 2 months was to save a little money on gas. As you can see, we are paying $3.97 here. I'm curious what gas is like everywhere else, so let me know down in the comment section below, how much are you guys paying for gas? Alright, so on to the collections. The first stop, we're at the first of 3 car wash locations, and if you've been watching my bulk collections, you know that the car wash locations are always my best spots. And I always save the best 2 machines for last, so make sure you watch all the way to the end so you can see how much money those made. Now, I probably didn't need to add a whole lot of gumballs here, but being that it is a 2-month collection, it gives me a little bit of peace of mind adding a few more gumballs to the machine so that it's all the way full. And there is another gumball vendor here, and they actually moved his machine all the way over in the corner, so mine's right in front when you walk in the door, so that's really good. It always gets a lot of action. So here's a look at the quarters on the first machine here, and we're off to a pretty good start. This location did $33.91 in a 2-month period. So that's about an average of $16 a month, so we'll certainly take that. And now we're going to move on to the next location here, which is inside of an electronic repair store. I know last time I was here, one of the employees says that he uses the machine quite a bit, and he's probably one of my biggest customers is what he told me, so that's always good news to hear. Hopefully he stays employed here for a while. And here's a look at the quarters. Not really a lot when you consider it is a 2-month collection. For the 2 months we did $9.95, and you can see some paper and a couple dimes in there, so it looks like somebody tried to get a couple gumballs for free or possibly cheaper by putting in the dimes. That's how you get the 95 cents, people putting in random coins that aren't a quarter. So in case you were wondering about the 95 cents, that's how that happens. And the nice thing is, when people put in dimes and nickels, it's just free money for me, so it's basically just a donation. So thank you for trying to scam my machine. Alright, so now we're at a tire shop, and we're going to dig out a few discolored gumballs here that have been faded from the sun. And this machine did $8.50 in 2 months. So as you can see from these last 2 locations, we're averaging about $4 to $5 a month on these machines here, so it totally makes sense for me to push these collections back to 2 months. I can kind of just sit back for a couple months, let the machines do their things, and I can focus on other sides of my business like the mini claw machines. Alright, so the next stop here, we have a double head machine inside of a barbecue restaurant. The gumballs usually do pretty decent, and the Skittles not so much. And we're going to take a look here at the quarters. The gumballs did $13.21, and the Skittles did $4.80. And that brings the total for this location to $18.01. So as you can see, the gumballs do pretty well. The Skittles not so much. They did about $2 average for over the 2 months. So we're not going to add too many Skittles today. This amount here should get us through the 2 months just fine. Maybe I'll switch this candy out in the future. I'm not really sure what I would put here. It is right in the sunlight, and I feel like Skittles do a little bit better than chocolate would. And here's what it looks like when we're done. I still have to put the locks on, but we're going to put those on and head off to the next machine. Here we have a gumball machine inside of a sports bar, and this may be my slowest location that I have. It's also kind of dark in here, so I won't spend too much time at this location. As you can see, not a lot of quarters. This machine did $6.25 in a 2-month period. Like I said, not my best location, but in the end, every little amount and every quarter does add up. Alright, now we have a gumball machine inside of a men's warehouse, and this is not the original location of this machine. It was up near the front door, and I was doing a lot better sales up front there. And since they moved it back towards the register, it's dropped a little bit, and now we did $11 in 2 months. They said they had to move the machine because it was up front by the door, and when kids would go by the machine it kept setting the sensor off, so I could see how that would be annoying for them. Hopefully they will keep me around for a long time to come, and even though we're not in the best spot, this spot is better than no spot. And now we're inside of a pizza shop, and we have a Skittles machine, and this machine used to do really well for me, between like $15 to $20 a month, sometimes even more. But as you can see here, not a whole lot of quarters. We did $9.50 for the 2 months. I don't know if you guys saw in the news earlier in the year, but there was an article or something that came out and said Skittles were unfit for human consumption. Now, I don't know if there was ever any truth to that. I don't think there was, because Skittles are still on the shelf. But basically, ever since that news article, my Skittle sales have actually taken a decline. I am curious how everyone else's Skittle sales are doing, so let me know down in the comment section below. Did you ever see a decrease in sales, or are your Skittles still doing fine? Let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to see how everyone else is doing. Alright, and now we have a double head inside of a JCPenney break room where we have M&Ms and Skittles. This used to be a single head M&M machine, but I decided to add the double head with the Skittles. But they love their M&Ms here, and they always do really well. So first up here, we're going to check on the Skittles, and the Skittles did $2.50. So again, not that great over a 2-month period, but the M&Ms here is where I make all the money. The M&Ms did $27 even, and that brings a total of $29.50 for this location. Alright guys, so now we're on to the final 2 locations. These are the car wash locations, and these are the best ones that I have. Now these last 2 machines that you see here will be a 1-month collection. These machines do so well that I couldn't really afford to let them sit for 2 months. So I will let you know what they did last month, plus what you see this month, and give you the total for the 2-month period. Alright, so here's the quarters, and this is a 50-cent mech on this machine here. So these are Nerds gumballs for 50 cents each, and this location last month did $21.50, and this month did $29.51. So that gives us a total of $51.01, and those are pretty great numbers, and I am super happy with that. Alright guys, now we're on to the final machine. This is the best one yet, and before we get into the final collection, I just want to remind you guys to please hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video so far. Also, I'm at 875 subscribers, so we're almost to 1,000 subs. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that subscribe button and don't miss out on any of my vending related content. Alright, now let's get into this final collection here. Last month, this machine did $46.65. This month, the video you're looking at now did $36 even, and that brings us for a total of $82.65 for the 2 months. So that means over a 2-month period, all 10 of these machines made $260.28. So overall, that's not too bad. I'll certainly be happy with those numbers. I'm going to let these machines sit for another 2 months, and of course I will be collecting and doing another video at that time. In the meantime, you can watch my business grow as I'm expanding on the mini claw machine side of the business. I've added a few more locations, and I'll have some videos coming up on that very soon. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on anything that I'm about to post. I appreciate everyone who supports the channel, and I will see you all in the next video.